folks, and welcome to another vlog from Homes at Heart. So I'm coming to you today from our bedroom. So the joiner has been here over the last 2 days. He's now done most of our skirting board, picture rail, coving. We need to wait for the architrave to come on Monday, so we're coming back on Tuesday next week to finish it off around the door frames. But we're making progress. We've just started to prime all of the woodwork in our bedroom so that we can get cracking with actually painting and wallpapering this bedroom. So it's getting more exciting now. This is obviously our first vlog since we announced that we'll be having a baby in November this year. So obviously some things have got to change slightly. Not in this room, in our bedroom, but obviously in the front bedroom, that those that have watched along will know that that was meant to be the office slash guest room, I guess. Now it's going to be an office slash nursery eventually when we get to that. But first things first, I'll show you around the progress that we've made in here. So if you hear me constantly out of breath, you know why. So we've just literally blasted out painting the picture rail and the skirting board in here. So obviously none of the walls are straight. So obviously we've got little bits where there's little gaps. It can't really be helped. So we've got coving in here now, skirting around the edges. And then, the picture rail and everything. I did give it a whitewash coat in here, but all of this from picture rail to skirting is going to be wallpapered anyway. But we are going to go for a coloured ceiling. So it's a nice green colour. We're going on the ceiling and above the picture rail, all the coving, all the woodwork the same colour as the ceiling. And then I've also got a ceiling rose that I've painted the green colour already before it actually goes up, because that'll just make things a lot easier. So yeah, it's a bit carnage constantly, but that's what happens when you're in the middle of decorating. So this vlog will be ongoing throughout the rest of this week, most likely, as we make progress. My mum is coming to visit, and my brother as well. So hopefully they're going to help me get cracking with some of the jobs they've got to get done. So primarily mum will probably be helping in here, and then my brother is probably going to help with some stuff that we've got to get done outside as well. But yeah, currently the weather is atrocious. So yeah, it's been non-stop rain. But it's give nicer days from Saturday, which is when they're coming. So fingers crossed. That'll be good. And then I'll just quickly show you in the other room. As I said, it's not finished yet. So we've had to have a new frame put on here. He's going to end up taking this off and replacing it so that it matches. We have had a new door. Because obviously when the plastering was done and the wall started to stick out more, the door wouldn't shut. So he's put us a smaller door on that actually shuts now, which is good. So we'll paint that, and then again coving and picture rail in here, and also skirting board. So yeah, so it's making progress now, which is good. So I'm not going to talk about plans for this room. I'll do that in a separate vlog. But yeah, just wanted to give you a quick update of where we're at now that most of the woodwork's been done. Right folks, we're back at it again. It's the next day. So now I'm going to paint the coving, the picture rail, skirting, and hopefully get a coat on the ceiling and the frieze bit in between. So this is the colour that we're going for. So the ceiling will be the same colour. It has been colour matched to the William Morris wallpaper that I'll be using throughout the whole room. So yeah, let's get cracking and see how this goes. Just to say, in the wood and metal paint, I've bought it in an eggshell, and then the ceiling is in a matte. So I wanted a slightly different finish on the woodwork, because obviously it's been the same colour. It should just bring a little bit of different dimension with it just being a different finish. So let's hope you can tell the difference, because it'd be nice for it to just have a little bit of a sheen for it to stand out. So I've just done these windowsills just because we could do with them drying, so we can actually put some curtains back up later. So yeah, this is the colour. I haven't been precious about the edges because it doesn't matter because it's going to be wallpapered up to anyway. So it's absolutely fine. But yeah, that's going to be the colour. Just on that one as well. And now I'm going to move on to the coving and get the matte paint out. So coving will be matte, so I'm going to get on with that now. Let's see how long this takes. Oh, folks, it's going on. It looks a lot darker on the camera, I have to say. It does look really, really dark, but it's actually not. It's just the lighting. When we work around the room, I think you'll be able to tell a little bit better. But ooh, how exciting. I've never been this brave before, so this is going bolder for me. So progress is being made. So I've done the coving, the picture rail, and the skirting board. So now I need to do the frieze and then the ceiling. Although Russ keeps coming in insisting he wants to help driving me up the wall because he seems to think he's an experienced painter and decorator when he's not painted a single bloody thing. And he definitely hasn't painted a ceiling before in his life, but he thinks it's the easiest thing ever. And having done the white is utter hell. So I want him to stay out of it personally. So I've sent him to the shed to get a roller, which will probably take 45 minutes because I don't think he knows where they are. So yeah, World War III will probably commence in a minute because he's not listening to me. So I've done all of this and that bit on the ceiling, and literally now my arm feels like it's going to drop off. So Russell's going to take over, apparently, for his first ever ceiling paint in the darkest colour known to man. Well, we'll see, won't we? Brace yourself, folks. As I said earlier, World War III commencing now.
We've already had 4 arguments.
There you go. Russ nailed it, to be fair. Shouldn't have doubted him, should I? So this is just drying now. Fingers crossed we can get away with this. Not the woodwork. The woodwork will definitely have to be done again. Because we haven't really got that much paint left. So ideally, we don't want to be buying another tin. So yeah, quite happy with it. I think it's going to look really good when it's done. Just to show you, for those who haven't seen, this is the wallpaper. So it's William Morris Blackthorn. And it's this pattern. So the colour of the ceiling is colour matched to this colour here in this leaf. So yeah, it's going to bring a few other colours in, a bit of like coral, orange, mustard, a bit of sage. So yeah, I'm hoping that when it's all done, it's going to look really good. Let's hope. Oh, Theo's bored, aren't you, mate? You're sick of us doing all this, aren't you? Hey? I know. Not far off now, are we? We're not far off now. Good boy. Right, folks, it's the next day now. So I've done a second coat on this. So this looks a lot better now. Away, Theo. So I did second coat on the woodwork. I think that's done now. So that's good. And then Mum is here because I can't wallpaper. So I've roped her in and she's took a 2-hour journey to come and wallpaper. So for those of you that haven't seen, this is the wallpaper we're going for. So as I said, the paint was colour matched to this. So this is William Morris Blackthorn. So yeah, we're going to start this today. So this is the bravest that I have ever been in the house. So we're probably just going to go for it and let's hope it's not too much. But you won't know unless you try, will you? So we're not going to play it safe because before I would have just done that wall and left it. But I think we're just going to go for it. I'm hoping that it gives it like a cosy vibe, but we will see. So I'm not doing much in this video. It's going to be my mum, so I'll put on a bit of a time lapse. So if she could only do it this quick, it'd be great. But see how many hours it takes us. Right, so we've just spent a good 5 minutes debating how to do this. So this is the problem with having an old house, and I think I've said this so many times, is that no wall's straight, nothing's level, no matter what you do. So you actually can't win. So Mum's just marked it to the spirit level, so that will be straight to that. But it's the same principle as up here where that's off. It isn't, because that is literally straight to a spirit level. It's just the walls. So yeah, nothing straight. So we're going to gamble, see how we get on, and see, hopefully we're going to start here and hopefully it doesn't throw it out. We're going to put the first panel on there and then do one this side, so we can, there's going to be a little bit of an overlap, but this wall will have the big wardrobe on, so most of that will be covered anyway, to be honest. So let's see how we go. Mum has just said that she is not a professional decorator, so no judgment in any comments, please. This is a DIY job. Remember that. Whilst Mum's cracking on with the wallpaper, look at that, cracking job. I'm going to do this door. So I'm just going to get a coat on it. I do need some wood filler though, that I don't think we've got any to do that bit, but we'll work around that. So yeah, let's turn this green. No more white. Good progress. We, Mum, not me. Oh, well, that's absolutely nothing to do with this. It's going to look so good. This is the boldest I've been, so this is slightly terrifying, but it does look really good. How exciting! Mum is absolutely smashing through this, so she has got just the TV wall to do now, and then it's going to be done. So yeah, it looks so different, but super cozy. So we won't obviously be styling or anything in this video, that'll come in time, but yeah, it's nearly there. Exciting stuff. Right, folks, this is where we're leaving it for today. So we've had to bring some other bits back in, but Mum's made amazing progress. So we've got to here. We managed to do this with a couple of offcuts, which is brilliant. So she's just going to carry on tomorrow and finish that bit behind the TV and in the window. She has done this little bit, but yeah, it looks really, really good. I'm really pleased with it. Can't really tell with that on. So yeah, we've just been talking through some design ideas and things like that. So when it's all done and the furniture's back in, which will be a good few weeks yet before we get round to that, because it's very much packed away in the other bedroom. But yeah, it's definitely coming along. Super exciting. So yeah, and it's really cozy. I actually don't think the camera does it justice, but it is a really, really beautiful wallpaper. Right, folks, we're on day 2 of the wallpapering. It is only about, what time is it? 9:30. Mum's already well underway. I've just painted that door with its first coat, so we'll see how that dries. Again, that's just going to match in with everything else. And she's doing the complicated bit now around the TV, but we're nearly there. We've only got this bit under there and then that window frame, and then it will be done. Speedy Gonzales over here. Right, folks, this is a couple of days later. So my mum's gone home now, and all the wallpaper is now finished. So that door's painted as well. This is what it currently looks like. Ignore the bedding and everything. Ignore all the tools, there's more to go. I've actually hung these curtains up. Oh, hello. You can still open that door. So yeah, I've hung these curtains up. These are the ones that I got from Dunelm, just to see what they were like, really. We're probably going to have to get a longer pole, because as you can see, it's bowing a little bit there. So these are these bargain 35 quid ones, the blackout ones. So they're up, but there's obviously styling and bits to get and stuff. We're not done yet. So the plan is the joiners come in today to finish the architrave around the door here, and then also the doors in the front bedroom and the ones around the new front door that we got a little while ago now. And then we're planning to hopefully put the big wardrobe up in here today. So it'll be going across that wall there. Because we're now desperate for wardrobe space, and I think both of us are a little bit sick of living out of a rack after God knows how long it's been. So yeah, so that's going to be done, and then I'll paint around that trim as soon as I can, the same colour, and that should finish that off nicely then. But yeah, that wall's going to be taken up mostly by the wardrobe because we need the space. So that's where we're at the moment. I'm actually going to leave this one here because I think this is going to be long enough as it is. So you've seen the transformation up to now. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is it too bold for you? Would you never have gone for this? As I said, it was all about being a little bit braver this time, because I want it to feel cosy and have more personality. I think the house needs to bring like some joy. So the other room is going to be very different. That'll be coming up in the next few months. We're taking our time there, but yeah, for this one there will be a part 2. So once I've finished the little bits and pieces and I've collected a few more items, I'll do another little video of finishing it off once the bedding's on, there's a few more furniture bits in, wardrobes up, etc. So yeah, come back and make sure that you watch that one so you can see the final reveal. So thank you very much for watching. If you do like our content, please think about subscribing to the channel, and don't forget to click that notification bell to be notified of our upcoming videos. And we'll see you again on the Homes at Heart channel again very soon. Bye for now.